Justice Department Director General Dr. Mashabane has praised the South African legal team that represented the country at the International Court of Justice. Mashabane spoke to SABC News after some members of the team landed at OR Tambo International Airport. South Africa has accused Israel of committing genocide in Gaza. Israel has rejected such claims, saying it wants to dismantle Hamas. Khayelihle Khumalo has more for us.
Well, absolutely. Scenes of jubilation here at OR Tambo International Airport as the team that represented South Africa is finally back in the country. Very optimistic about a very comprehensive argument that they presented before the International Court of Justice. But now, joining us now is a DG for the Department of Justice, Dr. Doc. Once again, DG, quite a very incredible moment for South Africa as the team is finally here. And we saw a sense of gratitude about, how the country has reacted. Tell us about the significance of today.
Look, you'll have seen how much the legal team was overwhelmed by the sense of appreciation of South Africans. They never expected this. They are lawyers. They don't deal with politics and rallies. They speak in court and in their offices. But they really very much appreciated the fact that for the hard work that they were putting in the whole of last week, the entire nation, the whole country, and the entire world indeed was behind them. So this is very important. And I think this is who we are as a country, that we can stand up in the world and represent humanity as people have come to appreciate. So the legal team is very much appreciative. We have been receiving messages when we were in The Hague last week, even before the argument, the president addressed the team and he did tell the team that the entire nation is behind them. So they really understood that what they were doing, they were backed by 60 million South Africans, the entire continent, and indeed the entire globe.
And obviously the big question is, what's the next step now? As we know that with ICJ, it's a very complex international law. What's the way forward in this case?
Look, the team on behalf of the country has done its job, has presented a very solid case. So the matter is now in the hands of the 17 judges of the International Court of Justice. The court did say that they will let us know of the outcome in due course. But South Africa remains at the disposal of the court for any supplementary information that they may require. So this was about provisional measures, which if the court comes out in the next 10 days or 3 weeks, will be about whether provisional measures are granted. And once that is done, what remains is the main case, which is going to be a long haul, may take, based on the experience of the other cases, it's not going to be resolved in less than a year. So it's going to be a year of the team going back to The Hague to argue the real merit of the case. Because now it was not about the merit of the case, it was just about the provisional agency that is required.
And just before I let you go, DG, what did you make of the support from so many countries? I mean, the likes of Namibia and many other countries as well endorsing this particular move.
I mean, really, if you particularly, let me start with Namibia. Germany comes out and say they're going to join and support Israel and oppose South Africa's application. Namibia stands up and say it can't be you, Germany, who does that, given what you have done here. Our sister people of Namibia were the first in this continent to experience horrors of genocide. So it's really warming, and as you will have seen all over the world, progressive, South and everyone across the world, even states that are not supporting us. There are people, you'll have seen the marches in Washington yesterday, you'll have seen the marches in London, Kuala Lumpur, everywhere all over the world. Everyone is saying we have to come and stand behind South Africa. And we are very sure many countries, even those that are still sitting on the fence, they will be coming in to support South Africa.
All right, DG, thank you so much indeed for your time. So that's the DG for the Department of Justice, Mashabane, really talking about South Africa's case and its strength before the ICJ. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, OR Tambo International Airport.